1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're looking at the trailer to Hit 2, starring Adivi, Sesh. This is written and directed by Dr. Sailesh Kolanu. That's someone who decided to please their parents before they pursued their actual passion.
Maybe. You don't know that for sure.
I'm pretty sure. Like, okay, mom and dad, I want to be a director. First become doctor, then you can be director.
By then, you will have forgotten your dreams.
Yeah, by then Beta will have long abandoned this directing he wants to do. And it's like, lo and behold, here he is, Hit 2. So, if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, please. Bell icon, all notifications. Pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
Very intense looking.
Generally, these criminals are very dumb. Code borlo. 5 నిమిషాలు చాలు ఇల్ని పట్టుకోవడానికి. కొట్టు నరికేశారు నా బిడ్డ. సంజన కేసు ఇన్వెస్టిగేట్ చేయడానికి వచ్చిన ఆఫీసర్స్ మేము.
నేను సంజన ఈ హౌస్ షేర్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం సార్ లాస్ట్ 3 years నుంచి.
లాస్ట్ 2 years నుంచి నా దగ్గర పనిచేస్తుంది.
Oh God.
రేప్ జరగలేదు, కానీ ఎవరైతే సంజనాని నెక్ మీద కొరికారో వాళ్ళకి ముందున్న 2 పళ్ళ మీద ఒక ఎక్స్ట్రా పన్ను ఉంది.
నోర్తేరు టైం లేదు సార్. వీ హ్యావ్ టు మూవ్ ఫాస్ట్.
లా అండ్ ఆర్డర్కి కేసు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయి. దట్స్ నాట్ ఆ హెడేక్.
ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నారు సార్? ప్రెస్ని పిలిపి. వీ హ్యావ్ టు గెట్ హిమ్ షట్ డౌన్. చెప్పురా వాడు ఆపాలి సార్. వాడు మళ్ళీ చంపడం మొదలు పెడితే
కాపీ క్యాట్ కిల్లర్ అని చెప్పు. కొత్త కేసు ఓపెన్ చేయి. I don't care.
She was brutally murdered.
Max, come back! Generally, these criminals are very dumb. Code borlo.
నిన్న నైట్ లాంజ్లో చూసిన డెడ్ బాడీ సంజనాది మాత్రమే కాదు.
What?
తల మాత్రమే సంజనాది కేడి. చేతులు, మొండెం కాళ్ళు వేరే వేరే అమ్మాయిలవి.
Oh, that's gross.
Wow.
Dang, that's pretty chilling.
That's upsetting.
That is upsetting. When she said it wasn't her, just her body or something, I was like, oh no. I had a feeling it was gonna be that sort of thing. No.
The music was cool.
The music was cool. It's interesting to me that the music composer, the guy who did the score, is, well, he doesn't seem to be Indian. John Stewart Adivi.
Well, you don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
It could just be a name.
Yeah, but
Who
it was
knows?
interesting because the music, I thought that it was all in English, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it was an interesting choice for this kind of story because, growing up American, you're used to it just being score.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I mean, if it's going to have any lyrics in it, it's probably going to be something like edgy reimagining by Marilyn Manson of a classic 80s song or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like a pop song that's on the radio.
Yeah, but it's going to be some kind of eerie version of that song.
Oh, for this type of thing.
For this type of content in America, that's usually what you'll find if it's not just score, if it's not just orchestral music. You know what I mean? Yeah, I thought it was an interesting choice.
It was an interesting choice. With it being Adivi Sesh, and I think the only thing that I've seen him in is Major, which I enjoyed, but the one note I had about that was that while it was incredibly moving and it was a really fun action film, at times I was like, wait, this is based on a true story. And it felt like they were kind of making this character a superhero. So for a minute there, with him being the lead, action lead, I was like, oh, is this going to be that type of thing where it's going to suddenly be like he's a super cop or something? But I really like the psychological thriller aspect of the story that they're leaning into hard, because I'm not really seeing a lot of like him being an action hero.
Well, you have yet to watch the movie.
That is true.
He might fly.
He might fly.
He might be like Krish in the hit extended universe. You have no idea.
Yeah.
It might be the third case fighting Krish.
No, but I mean, I think it's really interesting, and I like that he's chosen to do this film, which has a kind of different vibe while still being, you know, the handsome leading man.
Sure. It's not really my subject, like that I would elect to, I want to watch a movie about a lady who, the murdering and all that stuff. I'm like, it's not really my cup of tea necessarily. I can see the appeal. But
I mean, it is definitely exciting. Like when I watch these types of movies, yeah, it does make you feel uncomfortable, and especially the way that they've made the bad guy in this. I don't even know if we really saw him or heard him or anything like that. We didn't at all, and so he's this really mysterious character, which is scary. And the fact that at the end of the trailer, he gets in there and manages to write him a note on his bathroom mirror. Like, that's just so icky because he was there. Do you know what I mean? He's toying with him, and it's this kind of game between two people.
I feel like that's usually one of the tropes you'll see with a film like this, though.
Oh, yeah.
That, they'll really get close to the person who's investigating the matter and try to track them down as a means of sort of gaming with them, toying with them.
Exactly. It's all a game for them.
Yeah. You saw that in the likes of Seven. Mm-hmm. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head because I don't typically watch those movies. Seven is the only one that comes to my mind.
Well, Seven was a really good one.
Yeah, the killer wanted to be seen. And so, in a way, it's like the killer almost kind of wants to be caught. Along Came a Spider was one that I watched that I remember.
Yeah, I mean, these types of things are fascinating because they delve into the psyche of people that for the majority of humans will probably never understand, like why they would want to do something like this and why it excites them.
Yeah. Along Came a Spider I actually read, and then I watched the movie as a grown-up because I watched it as a kid. And as a kid I don't remember what my feelings were as a kid because kids are stupid, but I read it as a grown-up, and then I watched the movie and I was like, wow, the book is way better. Like way better. Because you really get inside the head of the killer.
Yeah.
And like how he looks at reality and whatnot. It's really upsetting. But I find that for some reason I find the book reading of this kind of stuff more palatable, more easier to get into than movies. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah, I mean the subject matter I can totally understand the appeal, and I would love to know what you guys think. If it's something that appeals to you guys. It definitely has a more grounded sense to it than I recall from Major. Because like I feel like that must have been something I had said or thought when I'd watched that trailer, was that it feels a little bit spectacular.
Yeah, it was spectacular.
But my impression was that, well, that's just how he's seen, Yeah. And so that's sort of the justification there.
Where I do like that this has like more of a grounded feel, as you say.
Sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy that trailer, reaction, discussion, etc. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.